Hanip, no?
You need anything else? Don't bother me. But you can help yourself to GreenHouse. Least I can do to repay you for getting those spine pests off my back.
So, kumusta mga kaibigan? Andito ulit tayo sa ilalim ng tubig. As always. Kailan ba tayo napunta sa taas? Kailan ba tayo nagkaroon ng view sa taas? So, yun. Recap lang, no? Last time is nagpunta tayo ng Fire Robotics. Tapos nagkaroon tayo ng blueprint ng ano ba? Blueprint ng hydraulic fluid. Meron na ako niyan eh. Yan yung magpa-power dun sa bridge kasi nakasarado yung bridge kasi walang power. Pero pag nilagyan natin yan, dun nagagana yung bridge para makapunta tayo dun sa huling asan yun? Lah. Ito. Z13 sa huling part ng alien artifact. Ewan ko kung huli na yan. Tapos, yun, nagkaroon tayo ng ion power cell, ion battery, pero hindi ako gagawa niyan kasi mahirap limited lang yung ion cube natin. Hindi tayo pwede makagawa. So, yan, cold suit, cold equipment. Ito is by Pengling. Ito, alam ko na kung paano gamitin to. At saka, alam ko na rin kung paano makakuha ng Snowstalker fur. Kailangan natin is 4, diba? 4. Ano pa ba? Ito is Snow Fox. Kailangan natin ng magnetite, sabi na eh. Kasi gumawa ako ng torpedo. Last time, di ba? Natatandaan nyo. Gumawa ako ng torpedo gamit ang magnetite. At ginawa ko siya lahat. Tapos, sabi daw, makakakuha daw yan sa deep. Lilipad caves. Sa crystal caves. Tsaka sa mga ore veins. Pero, baka ano na lang natin. Ayun yung recyclotron. Alam nyo ba yan? Recyclotron. Uy. Kailangan ko rin pala nito. Recyclotron. Fridge oh. Nawawala yung blueprint ng recyclotron. Ba't nawawala? Pathfinder. Ito yung mga maliliit na parang beacon. Holographic na kasi maliliit. Alam niyo yan. Kasi na yun. Nawawala yung okay, nawawala siya. So, anyways, ito nakagawa na rin tayo nito. Nag-charge siya habang nag-swim tayo. Meaning, yung siglide natin is infinite time power. Ayaw mo na nga. Huwag natin hanapin yung cyclotron. Pero ngayon, hindi muna tayo pupunta dun sa ang pangalan nun? Dito. Punta tayo ng Mercury 2. May papakita ko sa inyo. May nalaman ako dun eh. Iwanan natin sa C-track tong mga to. Yung mga importante. Natin dito. Tapon na nga natin itong mga dito, mga kalap. Teka ha. Kasi sa Snow Fox, kailangan na lang natin is magnetite, which is hindi natin magagawa ang Snow Fox kung wala yun. Dadala na lang ako ng lubricant titanium at battery. Lubricant titanium. Dito ang battery. Battery yan. Tama ba? Lubricant titanium battery. Tapos dalawang magnetite. Tama. Yan. Tapos sa Snow Fox, sa Snow Suit is 2, 3, 4 na fiber mesh. Tapos yung pengling, spy pengling, wiring kit, silicone rubber, titanium battery, copper wire. Gawin na muna natin yung spy pengling ha. Remote, spy pengling remote. Good. Grapevine cluster. Wala pa, hindi pa. Basta yan. Balikan na lang natin yung mga yan. Ang kailangan lang natin is yung Um, Kailangan tayo pumunta doon sa may Mercury 2. Yan, okay yan. Ito na natin gamit Tara na. Puntahan na natin yung dapat puntahan. Bakit ang graphic arm? Hindi ko na-appreciate yung graphic arm. Nagili na rin siya. Ayan na.
Welcome aboard, Captain.
Tara, puntahan na natin yung Mercury 2. Sa may ano yun sa may lilipad, basta doon sa lilipad. Gugulo na naman yan, di ba? Ano lang siya sa ginagawa ng gamit. Ito. Ay, putol. Tumit natin yung prawn suit para hindi tayo delikadong dito sa ano. Sa mga Dorpid squids. Ito natin yung entrance. Nice, ito na nga. Pwede natin ha. Chinese potato. Bagong foods. Scan na natin to dahil ubusan yung titanium natin Inventory. Wow. Dami natin item. Ito, wala yung bandaanan. Boy ka pa. Lakas yan. Visit. Kaulo mo Hindi ka makapasok dito, di ba? Tumo tayo sa baba. Saan yun? Parang malapit lang sa akin Nakatakot. Eto na. Ito yung gusto ko ipakita sa inyo. Yan yun, di ba? Nice one. Ayan Units must be installed in multi-purpose modules should be connected between them. A hatch must be installed in order to access the unit. The base of the unit is a plan allowing seafloor to Breeding tips provide sufficient time and organisms. Organisms are generally be hatched over time. Organisms raised from birds captivity often exhibit unusual passive behavior. Warnings: environmental controls may fail if the unit is overpopulated. The infections may be transmitted faster between specimen and artificial environments. Ever tactical. Sorry. Okay.
My instincts are never wrong. Stefanos has always been overly cautious. He hates taking risks, which I suppose is understandable when you're in the back end of the galaxy. But no risk, no reward. Elliot finds evidence of alien architecture on a completely uncharted planet, and he expects me to ignore that? Orion's belt, I would be an absolute fool. We've done some scans, and while there aren't a lot of mineral resources on this planet, there is decent biodiversity. Teams go out in the morning. There should be a significant specimen and sample haul for biopatenting, which will be split among the crew as part of the discovery clause. Let's see Stefanos and everyone else complain when they have a few more Sol Transgov credits in their uniform pockets. They'll learn to trust my instincts at some point.
Naggagawa talaga sila ng breeding something, no? Para pag-aralan mo yung mga dito. Dito kaya pag ginasok kaya dito kaya ito sa kabila. Ang dami sa sabi na yan, dito lang siya eh. At hindi siya si Dolphin Squid siya ang pangalan. Ang laki ah. Wala no. Hindi tayo makakadaan doon. Pupunta niya kaya tayo. Ba't may squid shark naman sa loob? Hanip naman. So bagay, ang pinunta lang naman natin dito is yung alien containment na yun. Ito na yung loob ng Mercury 2. What's this? Living plants. Uy, parallel plus. Uy, isa na lang. So, tayo hanap yun. So, natin hanapin yung isa na yun. Kailangan natin ng ano, ng air source. Air supply.
Welcome aboard, Captain.
Baka makahanap tayo dito ng isa pang parallel processing unit para ma-enable na natin yung sa Delta Station.
Oh man. This is every xenolinguist's dream. I mean, I was helping with the planetary scans, and there are possible unknown structures on the surface. This could set my career up for life. The images are a little degraded coming through the atmosphere, but it looks like intentional and complex architecture, which means civilization, and civilization means language. Oh, man. And now most of the crew wants to get home. I understand that, but this could be a defining discovery. I'm definitely going to put a bug in Diana's ear about going to the surface so I can take a team to explore. I desperately hope this pans out. Oh, I can't wait till we get into communication range with Soul again. Layla and the kids would love to hear this.
Wait.
I mean, it's rough being away from them so long, but this might just make it worth it. I'll be able to give them so much more.
Meaning laki. Shh. Mamatay pa tayo. Hanib kasi wala nga tayong ano eh. Mamatay pa tayo sa...
Oxygen.
I know. Tatandaan nyo kung saan yun. Baka parallel processing unit na yun eh. Sayang yun eh.
Warning. 30 seconds of oxygen remaining.
Dito, di ba? Tapos dito. Ayun o, doon siya sa kabila o. Tagal. Nice one! Kumpleto na natin guys. Makakagawa na tayo ng dapat gawin.
Now I just need to build the test override module. And I can disable that satellite tower.
Disabled na ba muna natin? Disable muna natin ba? Or... Teka, di pa tayo tapos dyan. Babalikan pa natin yan. Sa pang-ikot. Ang pinunta na naman kasi natin dito talaga is yung alien containment unit. Pero, nakuha pa tayo ng parallel processing unit. Which is good. Pero baka sakaling may makita pa tayong iba. Kaso muna dito si... si Tropa. Natatakot ako baka kasi andito lang siya. Baka bigla yung sumulpot.
I'm alive. Stefanos saved me. The
Stefano.
Mercury attempted an emergency takeoff and everything seemed fine. I was helping the bridge crew with the emergency takeoff since the crew is, well, was short-handed because of everything. I heard the sound of metal tearing and for a split second, everything was tinged bright green and unbearably hot. Then I saw daylight and I was looking down at the ocean and ice. The strongest wind I've ever felt roared in my ears, ripping through the ship. People went flying out the side of the Mercury, so much screaming and chaos. I was lucky. I had just clipped into my sea tinker. Stefanos came out of nowhere, like a malaika, an angel. I felt his rough, calloused hand grasp mine with the gentlest of urgency. It felt like time slowed. He said, I gotcha. Just follow me, Ella. I don't know how, but he used an emergency tether to drag me to the nuclear reactor core, the strongest bulkhead in the ship. We hit the water and everything went black. He's sleeping. I think he might have hit his head. I'm exhausted. The adrenaline has long since worn off and my body aches. I think I might have fractured a rib. I'm gonna shut my eyes for a bit. When I wake up, I'll figure this out. I'll save us.
Sana buhay pa sila. Sana buhay pa si Yasmin at si Stefano. Tinatamaan. Copper ore, mahalaga kasi yun eh. Ano naman natin? Ang tayong copper eh, basta copper ore natin eh. Siguro okay na yan, no? May mga hindi tayo nakuha. May mga ilan-ilan. Ito na-stuck ako eh. Wiring kit. Sige na, tara na, alis na tayo. Nakuha na natin ang kailangan natin kunin. Okay, no? Nakuha natin ang kailangan natin gawin. Nakuha natin ang kailangan natin kuhanin. Siguro disable muna natin yung sa may dito. Build natin yung parallel processing unit yung test override na yun. Bago tayo mag... Saan yung C-Track? C-Track nga pala tayong dala. Fire! Peaks! Bad trip show. Oops, magkita na lang tayo ulit sa bahay. Magkita na lang tayo pala sa bahay na.
Welcome aboard, Captain.
Ito na yan sa bahay, guys. Welcome ulit. Yun, ito na. Sometime ka na makakuha. Tanim muna natin itong isang potato. Yung Chinese potato. Meron pa tayo isa, diba? Ay, nasa storage na ano. Kunin na nga natin para may tanim na. Teka, inisin muna natin itong ano ko. So yun, no, ito na. Build na natin muna yung ito, parallel processing unit, tapos this override module. Gold, silver, timber, coral. Nice one, nice one. Na. I-akit natin to ngayon doon sa ano, wait lang, sa may hindi ko naman siguro kailangan gumamit ng C-Track or kung ano man, no? Kasi dito lang naman siya eh. Ito lang, oh. Ay! Wait, bago tayo muna. Ayusin muna natin yung pengling remote. Spy pengling. Kasi di ba mo natatandaan yun doon sa may hatch hatch yung sa may base ni Manu. Di ba natatandaan yun sa base niya? Merong ano doon.
Warning. 30 seconds of oxygen remaining.
Butas na pwedeng lagyan ng ano, spy pengling. Spy pengling. Nice one.
Without spy penglings, scientists may have never discovered that penglings incubate their eggs in small cave burrows, often alongside thermal lily roots.
Wait, ibig sabihin makakakuha tayo ng pengling egg? Pengris. Asan yung remote? Asan yung remote ko? Nakakita tayo dun. Steam guns. What?
This site is one of some significance. Its data will assist us on our quest.
Hindi mo ito napuntahan. Material analysis station assembling a one electron microscope or mass spectrometer. This one appears to be designed for the purpose of analyzing physical raw materials. It is speculated that the scanning apparatus may be designed to collect small-scale DNA analysis for the replication of non-living objects. Duplicator. Ano binigyan na blueprint? Waste. Yun lang. Hindi, sa ano ko nakuha yan eh. Alien containment. Kailangan natin yan. Wala. Laki nga pala yan. Hindi ko napuntahan yun, no? Kaya pala parang bagong itsura niya. Baka meron pa. Wala na. Puntahan natin yung base ni Mano dito. Yung tinakbuhan niya. Oh my god. Ow. Ito oh. Ano to deploy? Katakot ah. Ano ba? Paano ba?
Agent online.
Ayun yung karakter natin. Diamonds. Yun lang, diamonds lang.
She can't take anymore, Captain.
Okay, sorry. Okay, yun lang. Walang masyadong nakalagay. Libre ka dun. Kung may isa pang diamond sa akin yan eh.
Spy Penguin online.
Yun lang yun. Up na yan. Sige, okay yan. Kabit na natin tong test of raid module na to. To active humor. Ha? Ah, baka si anong tinutukoy niya, si Margaret tsaka ito parang natin. Ito nilalagay tayo eh. Nice. Ito na.
Great. Now back to the terminal.
Teka, save muna natin para sure lang.
Do it. Please work.
Nagpakat ng oras. Yun. Oh. Yun.
Yes! Satellite is down.
Nice one.
I am impressed. That was most resourceful.
Thank you. Now what? Ngayon, pwede natin puntahan yung ano ni Margaret, yung sa ano niya, tagal.
Alright, Altera. You win this round. Come find me at my greenhouse. I'm about a kilometer east of your position up on an iceberg. I have a present for you.
I'll come by if I have time.
Sure, whatever. If you have time for me in your busy social calendar.
Yeah. Pero sige, puntahan na natin siya. Dahil kailangan kong makita kung ano yung nasa loob ng kanyang greenhouse. East daw eh, east. So may tok-tok ng baka kasi may bibigay siya sa atin. Sana. Ganda na tignan ng ano yun, no? Nung planter natin.
Welcome aboard, Captain.
Wala, saan ko tatanim to? Iwanan muna natin to. Iwanan natin, dali natin to. Okay na. Tara na, punta na natin si ano. Sa kanyang greenhouse. Ay, doon may magnetite. May mga magnetite doon eh. Doon ako nakuha ng ano, di ba? Ng sa Orvin. East daw eh. East. East. Sa tip of the iceberg. Ano tayo? Yes, I remember this. Ito na nga tayo. Tip of the iceberg. Lagyan naman ng pangatang pwesto ng base niya, no? Sa tuktok at tsaka sa dulo ng iceberg. Ayun na. What's it gonna be? Hello? Bigyan mo ko ng snow stalker.
Damn satellite hasn't passed by in a while. I guess that was your doing.
Sam's not the only one in the family who knew what to do with vague directions in old wire.
She was an original, that sister of yours. First time I met her, I was sure she was Altera through and through. Not a crease in her uniform. Sending those damn bird bots to spy everywhere. Then, she surprised me. Maybe a little too much.
Meaning...
If you really want to know, there's a PDA on the bench that can point you in the right direction.
Oh, no.
You need anything else? Don't bother me. But you can help yourself to GreenHouse. Least I can do to repay you for getting those spine pests off my back.
Don't bother, you can help yourself. Oy, thank you. Bigyan niya ako maraming ano. Oh, marble melon. Chinese potato. Meron na tayong Chinese potato eh.
I've already synthesized an antidote and stashed it in a cave. I can go grab it and...
That's your plan?
You don't think it'll work?
You're thinking too small. Like maybe if you're polite enough about destroying the bacteria, Altera will come around and see it your way. But do you believe in yourself or not?
I think so.
You think so? Come on. Is the bacteria a threat, or isn't it?
It is.
Does it need to be dealt with or not?
It does.
So who's right on this?
I am.
Say it like you mean it.
I am.
I said like you mean it, not like you're testifying before a rigged transgov court.
I am.
Great. Then what you gotta do is seal off the whole cave. I've got just the stuff. You can look all you want. There's more to Marguerite than any damn fangled gadget can see.
Margaret by the occupation, freelance security personnel, status missing, previously thought the dead, last known countdown. Tomorrow's Margaret's highlights history that one. Her last mission was aboard the Degassi as private security against potential pirates and scavengers witchcraft. So para siyang hired siya para mag-protect, mag-defend. Kaya pala malakas siya.
Alright, Marge, old girl. We hate this greenhouse. So here are some pointers to remember so we never have to do the worst parts again. Too bad you can't fight malnutrition by hunting it down and killing it. So, first thing, insulation. First few nights the soil was rock solid. Ended up having to insulate the damn place with dehydrated kelp. Adding a thermal mass helped too. Heat from barrels of water. Probably should have just eaten the damned kelp. But nope, my body was craving a salad. Wish I was just made of exosuit. Next, grow lights were a must-have. Gotta admit, I felt pretty proud of my first full crop of lettuce. Fed half of it to Preston. That snowstalker will eat practically anything. Always spits half of it out, though. Another thing we have in common. The slobbery green mess makes good compost.
Wait. Dati magkatulong si Margaret at saka si Samantha. Tama ba? Nagalit natin yung kanina, ha?
I've already synthesized an antidote and stashed it in a cave. I can go grab
Cave.
it and...
That's your plan?
You don't think it'll work?
You're thinking too small. Like maybe if you're polite enough about destroying the bacteria, Altera will come around and see it your way. But do you believe in yourself or not?
I think so.
You think so? Come on. Is a bacteria a threat, or isn't it?
It is.
Does it need to be dealt with or not?
It does.
So who's right on this?
I am.
Say it like you mean it.
I am.
I said like you mean it, not like you're testifying before a rigged transgov court.
I am.
Great. Then what you gotta do is seal off the whole cave. I've got just the stuff. Made it for fishing, but it blew the whole ice shelf halfway to deep space. Vaporized all the fish.
Okay.
And you gotta hit the lab too, or there's just no point. Actually, you know what? Let me take care of that one. It'll be fun.
May tinago sila pero hindi naman pinakita kung saan. May tinago silang gamit. Oh my god, patay. Balik na muna tayo sa base natin, ha? Uwi na muna tayo. Hindi tinuro kung saan yung ano eh. Diba? Wasak. Hindi tinuro kung saan yung ano, yung cave na tinutukoy ni Samantha na pinagtakpan niya na kung ano. Tama ba? Nagkakaintindi ko eh. Yung mga tinago siya. Yung base ni ano eh. Wait, pwede na tayo pumunta dito? Try nga daw natin. Hintay muna sa kwarto niya.
You again.
Bilis mo ah. Ito kagad ah. Ito na yung... Wow, may stove. Ito yung base ni Margaret. Ganda ng coffee table, no? Gawa sa part ng shower. gawa sa part ng ano, Leviathan. Ito yung ano niya. Ito higaan niya.
Fortnight into our voyage, I was more or less living inside the creature's ribcage. It meant shelter, and it meant food. The flesh was starting to rot. The stench was unlike anything I'd ever smelled. As we floated, the temperature dropped, and the rotten meat began to stiffen and freeze. Slowly, almost imperceptibly, the Reaper began to lose buoyancy. We sank a little each day. My sanctuary was becoming my tomb, and I was at the mercy of the current and the winds. Until one day, I saw a smattering of penguins in the distance. Swimming birds usually mean solid land of some kind. I was lucky. The winds followed their path. Hours later, I saw a blessed sight. An unmoving cloud sitting upon the water. Land. It renewed my spirit as I watched the land get closer and closer. The Reaper slowly sank, but I was no longer worried. When the Reaper finally sank below the water, I was close enough to lazily swim my way to shore. I made a note to come back for the Reaper skull. I didn't ride the beast for 3 weeks to have no proof. Land never felt so good, even in this Arctic hell.
Buti na lang nakuha niya yung skull ng Leviathan para may proof siya. Yun yung parang naging trophy niya. Nangyari naman kasi yung ginawa niya, boy. Pumatay siya ng Reaper. Ba't hindi niya replot, hindi niya napatay shallow? Sana yung shallow liwada na yung pinatay niya. Para wala na tayong problema. Nice.
Welcome aboard, Captain.
What an adventure. Sadly, wala pa rin tayo nahanap ng magnetite kahit nagbalik tayo sa may pwesto ni Margaret. Kasi nga, sa ilalim na ng tubig yun eh. And wala rin siyang tinurong ano. Chakra cluster. Wala siyang tinurong ano yan? Hindi siya nag-mark sa map ko. Wala, pero robotics isa. Magawa na tayo ng lahat. Okay na, wala na tayong magagawin kundi dun sa robotics or yung pilots last position pilot basta yun. And may isa pa tayong gagawin. Yun ay ang alien containment unit. Glass 5, titanium 2.
An aquarium just for looks, or your own personal sushi factory. You decide.
Tapos kailangan na nilagyan ng hatch. Front chef? What? Ito talaga yan. Tailing. Hatch. Quartz, titanium. Oh, may gagawin tayong quartz. Boom, hash na tayo. Ito pwede lagay dito. Natin ito, mga to. Creature egg, dalawa nito. Tapos meron pa tayo dito eh, yung creature egg. Lagyan natin itong malaki. Creature egg, higante. Lagyan natin ng ano, ng something sa loob. Plant, gel sack. Tayo ito. Secret plant, sa antenna, cotton on. Spiral plant. Meron tayo ribbon eh, diba? Mag-hatch kaya yan? Ano ito ba? May si monkey egg. Ang cute. Oh, ang cute eh. Mas paglaki ang pangit dahil nakakabisit. So yun lang, no? Yan ang ginawa natin. Ang target ko lang talagang gawin is yung ano ba? Is ito lang. Ito lang. And hindi naman natin akalain na mabibuild natin yung ano, yung test of red module na yun. Kaya nagdire-diretso tayo hanggang sa makita natin si Margaret ng paulit-ulit. Goods na kami. Tapos hindi nilagay sa mapa kung saan nakalagay yung ano, yung cave. Yan, ba tumigil ng tugtog? Naggalaw lahat ng egg. Tsaka nung creature kaya to? Yun ang abangan natin sa susunod, guys. Okay, yun lang. Hanggang sa muli. Maraming salamat sa panonood. Susunod natin gagawin is fire robotics. Yun lang. Maraming salamat. Hanggang sa muli natin pagkikita. Paalam.